All right, New Jersey parents are taking their fight to get their kids back in class to court. In the class action suit filed against the Montclair Board of Education, the parents say their kids are being deprived of their constitutional right to an education and demand that the district opens full-time, in-person, 5 days a week. Why not? One of those parents, Steve Baffico, joins us now with attorney Keri Avellini. Welcome to both of you. 80% of New Jersey schools are open. You're not in that 80%. Steve, what's the problem with Montclair?
Thank you, Brian. Good morning. It's the question we're all asking ourselves. Montclair, and unfortunately not, unlike many districts across the country, has had extended problems between and among the teachers union, the local teachers union, and the Board of Education in coming to, reasonable agreements over reasonable periods of time to retrofit, upgrade the schools, and open them for in-person learning. In our case, there is a fairly contentious relationship between board and teachers union. We're dealing with moving goalposts as far as the teachers union's demand, whether that's building remediation or vaccines or other. It's very difficult to nail down an objective set of parameters that can be met so that the schools can open safely. And in fact, the teachers have refused to go back to school.
Three times, Keri, they said they were going to open up, and 3 times they just delayed it. Your daughter is paying a severe price. She's been diagnosed with depression.
Yes, high levels of depression and anxiety, and she also has school refusal. She refuses to participate in any school or any of her academic activities.
So they tried to put her on an antidepressant at 11 years old. Here's what the teachers union says in response to this outrageous delay. While the vaccine will certainly assuage our members' anxiety and concerns for personal and loved one safety, it does not change our opinion. And that is everything stays closed. So, Steve, tell me about this suit. How many people are involved? How many parents? Because 75% of the people in New Jersey thinks all schools should be open. Tell me about the suit.
That's right, Brian. We took into our own hands a group of plaintiffs who have been active in the community and really have filed this suit on behalf of all of our young learners in the community, particularly for those who haven't had a voice or an advocate, because of the overwhelming support to open the schools. I think the main thrust of the federal suit that we filed is really to give the parents who are advocates for the children an active seat at the table in these negotiations. As mentioned, the board and the teachers union continue to be at a stalemate. They're, in fact, in their own litigation. We felt that the only way to intervene forcefully was to file in federal court and to give ourselves a voice and a seat at that table to move this to, a settlement and to get these schools open as soon as possible.
Yeah, you don't want a babysitter. You want your kids to stop regressing. Your child, you see the regression. They don't want to do it. And Keri, for your child to have depression, not want to get out of pajamas, not want to even participate. This is a 5-alarm fire for you and your family and all the others. And other families haven't joined because they're afraid of the cancel culture, right?
That's true, absolutely. Way more people who had reached out to me and contacted me are interested, a lot more than ultimately the 9 families that we got to file the suit. There's a real fear there.
Well, hopefully this will scare the governor to get involved, other people to get involved, and realize it's got to be kids first, not teachers first. Thanks so much for telling your story. By the way, we reached out to the Montclair Superintendent's Office, but since it is an active case, they say they're unable to comment. But you guys are. We'll stay on top of it. Thanks so much.